Welcome to the High Library's Zotero tutorial. In this video, I will take you through the process of downloading and using Zotero software to help you to better organize your research. Please note that this software is free for you to download. We will start at zotero.org. At this website, you will find the download button to begin. I will click on Download, and then Zotero will automatically detect the browser you're using and will provide two options for your download. This is Zotero on the left by itself, and on the right we have Zotero as well as the plugin for your browser. You'll want this second option to download the Zotero software and the browser plugin. The plugin will only be added to the browser you're using when you complete this download, so be sure to use the browser that you use to complete your research most often. Next, you'll want to register your account on the Zotero website. The register button is up here at the top of the screen. I'm going to click on that link and then fill this out. As it notes here, this is a free way to sync your account and access your library from anywhere. I definitely recommend setting this up. Now you will notice that you have downloaded the Zotero software, and therefore you're going to have that Zotero icon on your computer, and you'll open that up and you will select Edit and then go down to Preferences. This will allow you to sync the software to your account. So that's an important step. I've already got my account linked. This is my username. I already went through the process of doing that syncing. You'll also want to go to the Cite button to choose which kind of citation style you want Zotero to be using. You can see here I have APA 7th edition selected. When I go back to Zotero, you can see all the resources that I have saved in my library, and these include a mix of books and articles. Now these items are citations, but they also include a PDF if the database that I've retrieved this particular document from includes a PDF. These articles you'll see listed with a document icon, and you'll notice that the books have a book icon. If I click on the briefcase icon, this will show me every record I've ever saved. And you can see over here I have 127 items in total. But I can create individual folders for particular projects that I'm working on. Here I have a folder on the poet Robert Lowell. Perhaps I'd like to create a folder for a project, let's say, on music therapy for children. So I could click on this folder plus icon at the top of the screen and then create a folder called music therapy. Now I'll have this empty folder in which I could save items related to that particular project. If I'm looking to start organizing my research on the topic of music therapy, I might want to search in a psychology database like this one, APA PsycInfo. I'll use the search terms music therapy and mental health. And if I wanted to save this first article, which as you can see includes a PDF, I would click on this link, and I would want to make sure that my Zotero software is open, which it is, and I still have the music therapy folder open that I just created. You'll also notice up here at the top of the browser that an icon that looks like a document appears, and this is what I would click on to save this particular record. And I'm going to click on it, and you'll see now it's saving to Zotero in that music therapy folder. And this first image is of the bibliographic information, and then you can see the PDF is also being saved. Going back to Zotero, you will find that the item that we saved with a single click is located here in the music therapy folder, and just clicking on that arrow to the side of the document icon will pull up the PDF. The information for this particular item, the bibliographic information, is all located here in this right-hand column. And if I need to correct any of the bibliographic information, or if I need to change anything or delete anything, I can do so. I also have the ability to add notes or tags to this particular item if I choose to, with these different tabs on this column. Once you have all of your resources collected for a project, you can export your bibliographic information into a list of references for your paper. So for my lengthy list of resources in the Robert Lowell folder, for this project I could right-click on the folder with Robert Lowell's name attached, and then go to Create Bibliography from Collection and click on that, left-click. I have my citation style set to APA. If that's what I want, then I'll keep that. I want bibliography, and I want to copy to clipboard, so I'm going to click OK for those. Then I'm going to go to an empty Word document, and I'm going to paste these into the Word document, and you'll see all of my references are now here. Now these will only be as perfect as the information for the Zotero entries, so you're going to have to go through these and check to make sure they're correct. And you could either correct them in Zotero and then copy them, or you could correct them in your paper. Finally, I want to show you how the Microsoft Word plugin can help you with your in-text citations. I have my references now in the paper, and once I do that, I can easily add in-text citations using the Zotero plugin, which automatically downloads when you download the Zotero software. Going through my references, I go down to the M's, and this is an article by McFadden that I'm going to quote in my paper. So here in the body of the paper I have a sentence that quotes from McFadden, and if I want to include an in-text citation using the Zotero plugin, what I would do is put my cursor at the end of the sentence where I want to insert the citation, the in-text citation. Then I would click on the Zotero menu at the top. This is what's included when you have the plugin. And then I'll click on Add Edit Citation. And then I'll have this bar pop up. I'll just type in McFadden's name. And then I will get this citation that I will click on, and then you'll see it has formatted it as an APA in-text citation with the author's last name, comma, and then the year. I press enter, and then it pops into my paper where I had the cursor. Now you'll notice that it doesn't include the page number. That is something you would have to include yourself, but it can be a tool that you can use to save yourself some time. There are many other features of Zotero that you could explore, but I hope that this introduction will help you as you seek a tool to better organize your research. Keep in mind that Zotero can help you save citation information from books and online catalogs, as well as articles from various websites, and from any database you choose. If you have any questions or need any help with Zotero, please feel free to contact a librarian at the High Library. We're happy to help.